All right. Well, welcome back to Section 31, Episode 360. This will be part 2, as my computer had a unfortunate blue screen of death after the camera failed. So we're back again. You had asked me, last thing I think it was probably uploaded, was if I had anything to look forward to and looking forward. And I was talking about, Magic, as I want to do. I've been playing Arena lately, the online free-to-play. Dominaria has been in the latest set, kind of a nostalgia set along with the last Master set. So a lot of old cards that remind those of us that played back in the mid 90s, late 90s about the game. So I might jump into a rolling draft, play a game or two. I'm sure it wouldn't take much to talk Charlie into joining me, maybe even Brian too. We'll have a look around. I know they have a lot of. I'll be wandering around the dealer floors looking for anything to plug a hole in a collection or something like that. But nothing really scheduled. I know one of the guys we're going with had mentioned True Dungeon. I would be willing to give it a try again after last year's debacle. But on the other hand, I'm going to get to go to Columbus, and I'll be able to play there. Unfortunately, I think they do whatever was at Gen Con last year at Columbus, so that means I'm going to have to play the terrible one. But either way, I'll probably get my fill. So if everyone wants to try it, I'm in. If no one really wants to, drop another $70 a person for that, I would be happy to do that as well.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Something similar. I think, in general, I'd be happy to pass on it because it was such a mediocre experience last year. The thing that makes me willing to give it another shot, if we were all interested in doing so, is it was so universally panned last year, really, really poorly received, almost unilaterally from everyone, that I feel like this year they gotta know that they gotta step up their game, or if they have 2 crap years in a row, they will tank.
Sure. Yeah. So
and it's really expensive. I mean, for something like that to have a negative experience, that's big, and that's not something that once. All right, well, like we were saying, kind of tentative, but maybe give it a shot. Twice, I'm done.
Fair enough. We have another person that could possibly join our ranks and make it a little bit more interesting for us as well. So that'd be fun. We get the big group together. All right.
Yeah.
Other than the open, that's it.
Yeah. The other thing that makes me lean towards trying it again is we have another new player who has never been, and it's always fun to do it with somebody who's never gone before.
And the person who was a first timer last year will hopefully be much more relaxed about the whole thing this time, right?
Yes. One hopes.
Yes. All right. Very good. I don't think there was anything else that was jumping out at me. I'm once again, walking the dealer floor is always a blast. Hanging out and playing triples late at night. I will probably put my Austin Powers deck back together again. The one I took last year was very close to being competitive, but I left out the open a pack and put all those cards in your hand card, which is ridiculous. So I will pack a few more of those, and so to speak, and be ready. Try to do better than second place or whatever I did last year.
Yeah, I'm hoping to slide in a couple of RPG sessions. I'd be interested in trying the Star Wars Fantasy Flight system, maybe some Legend of the Five Rings role playing. If any of that's going on, that looks like fun. If people want to try that, but mostly, just slotting things in around playing ACG, maybe a L5R casual tournament or something. I would be. I didn't realize this was happening last year, but you and Mac slipped into a pickup tournament for Star Realms.
Yeah, the Star Realms tables were right next to the Trek tables, and they were having multiple times a day. Pay a couple of random tickets, and then you play. And anybody who plays gets a promo. And if you win 3 games, you get a promo. If you win 5 games, you get a play mat. And it was pretty cool. And we've been playing a lot of Star Realms lately, so I'd feel pretty good about doing that again. That was fun.
Yeah, and I would be really, really interested in playing that in a format with a back, with a hang on a second, let me actually count that function.
with not necessarily take backs, but at least oh,
You
that doesn't
know,
work. Let me do this instead.
yeah, exactly. You're so it's such a the downside of it being that on the phone game is you're always like, oh, let me do this. Okay, I've got this much this. Okay, I've got this much that. Spend, done. Versus, oh, if I'm sitting there playing the game continually, I'm going to know that this card. I'll remember to read that this card has a bonus. Before okay, I spent my 4. Oh wait, I have +2. I could have bought that cool thing for 6. Oh
Yes.
well, can't go back now.
Yeah,
So
I've still been enjoying playing Star Realms on the phone. It's been more than a year since we picked it up now, so my Kickstarter
yeah,
hopefully will be coming eventually. The new cards that they promised and the oversized, whatever the format is, where everyone plays against the board, and should be fun.
yeah,
Get that one of these
that'd be
Friday
cool.
nights. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes, but maybe we'll have some more information about it. Maybe it'll be out by then. Who knows? If
Yeah,
nothing
still
else, maybe
several
it'll buy
months
some time.
away.
Yeah,
Still a lot of time left for Gen Con. So let's hope maybe next week we'll have an update on further events that's going on. If you're going to Gen Con, you have something that you're looking forward to and you want to recommend it to us, we might have some time to fill. So go ahead and shoot us an email at section31 at danhammond.com.
you got it. Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the intelligence we have this week. We hope you're
Clearly.
looking forward to Metamorphosis. We'll try to have some more data for you in the future. In the meantime, I am Sir Rogue,
And I'm Sir Dan,
and I'll remind you all to expand your power in the universe.
and I will draw